Occasionally, when someone begins to sing, the sound that emerges defies all expectations. This phenomenon has been witnessed repeatedly on numerous Got Talent programs. However, in 2023, one extraordinary young vocalist not only astounded the judges and audience of Britain's Got Talent with his voice, but also moved many of them to tears. When Malakai first began to sing, it seemed as though everyone present fell under a captivating spell. Since the conclusion of the talent show, his talent has not gone unnoticed, catching the attention of key players in the music industry and even making waves in Hollywood. Join us as we tell you what really happened to Malakai Bayoh from Britain's Got Talent. Malakai took his first step into the world of music by joining the St. George's Cathedral Choir, a cherished institution within his family's church community. Malakai fondly recalled the genesis of his musical journey, attributing its discovery to his mother's keen ear for his singing around the house. He humorously recounted during an appearance on Britain's Got Talent that his journey began because of his bossy mum, who insisted he join the choir. Describing him as a sweet child, his mother affectionately noted that despite his outward toughness, he harbored a tender, emotional side. Beyond the realm of music, Malakai finds joy in various pursuits, including indulging in computer games and honing his skills on the saxophone. With aspirations of pursuing a career in opera as he matures, Malakai's dedication to his craft is evident. In November 2022, the operatic world was introduced to the prodigious talent of Malakai as he graced the stage of London's illustrious Royal Opera House for a solo debut. Taking on the challenging role of Oberto in George Frideric Handel's timeless opera, Alcina, Malakai delivered a performance that left audiences and critics alike spellbound. The Daily Telegraph wasted no time in heralding him as a star in the making, recognizing the exceptional depth and resonance he brought to the production, which later secured a coveted 2023 Olivier Award. Just a month later, in December 2022, Malakai's artistry reached even greater heights, with a heartwarming Christmas duet alongside the iconic Welsh singer Aled Jones. Renowned for his angelic treble voice in the 1980s, Aled seamlessly transitioned to a tenor, and his collaboration with Malakai proved to be a match made in musical heaven. Together, they serenaded audiences with seasonal classics, O Holy Night and Walking in the Air at St. Paul's Church in Covent Garden. The ethereal blend of their voices captivated listeners and sparked a social media frenzy, with their performances garnering over 30 million views. You might find it shocking, but Malakai was booed during his first stage performance. On the opening night of Alcina in London, Malakai encountered an unfortunate interruption when a member of the audience shouted "rubbish" during his performance. However, the disruption was quickly silenced by onlookers who shushed the heckler, leading to a resounding applause for his rendition. The Royal Opera House swiftly responded to the incident, expressing their profound dismay at the disruption and extending their support to the singer and the entire cast and creative team of Alcina. Despite the interruption, they lauded Malakai's talent and commended his portrayal of the character Oberto. Reports of the disruption quickly circulated, drawing widespread condemnation from both within and outside the theatre community. Social media platforms buzzed with outrage over the disrespectful treatment of a performer, with individuals expressing disbelief and indignation at the heckler's behavior. Amidst the uproar, a prevailing sentiment of solidarity emerged as patrons and supporters of the arts rallied behind Malakai. Malakai's journey on Britain's Got Talent was nothing short of remarkable. During his audition, he delivered a soul-stirring rendition of Pierre Hessou by Sarah Brightman, leaving the judges in awe. Simon Cowell, deeply moved by his performance, couldn't help but exclaim that he could only use one word to describe the experience, which was golden. Without wasting any time, he hit the golden buzzer, propelling Malakai straight to the semi-finals. Judge Amanda said that he definitely made everyone proud, and the judge Alicia said she was in a trance. Another judge, Bruno, was so moved that he actually shed a few tears and said Malakai sounded like an angel. In the semi-finals, Malakai continued to captivate with his rendition of O mio babbino caro by Giacomo Puccini. Bruno hailed him as a gift from God, marveling at the divine talent he possessed. Amanda echoed the sentiment, praising his pitch-perfect performance. The singer's excellence won over the public vote, securing his direct passage to the final. For his performance, Malakai chose Caruso by Lucio Dalla, delivering a stirring rendition accompanied by a backing choir. Simon lauded the performance as absolutely beautiful from start to finish, while Alicia commended his courage in tackling such a challenging song with aplomb. Throughout his journey, Malakai's talent and bravery shone. Despite delivering such stellar performances, Malakai came in 4th place in season 16 of Britain's Got Talent. Contrary to what others may think, Malakai wasn't disheartened by not winning. He expressed, with his signature smile, that he wasn't really disappointed because he knew he had given it his best and had a blast in the process. Continuing his meteoric rise, Malakai fearlessly took to the stage of the prestigious Royal Albert Hall in April 2023 for a solo performance that further solidified his place among opera's rising stars. Accompanied by the orchestra of the English National Opera at an opera-themed Classic FM live event, Malakai enchanted audiences with his renditions of Mozart and Handel arias, showcasing not only his vocal prowess but also his insane stage presence and command of the operatic repertoire. Thanks to his outstanding performances that got the admiration of both audiences and judges in BGT, Malakai made many fans along the way. His talent didn't go unnoticed as he inked a record deal with Universal, a prestigious label renowned for nurturing talents like the iconic opera maestro Pavarotti. In July 2023, Malakai's inaugural opus Golden graced the music scene, swiftly ascending to the top of the UK's classical charts. Not stopping there, it also clinched the top spot on the Billboard's traditional classical albums chart across the pond. The album featured a special arrangement of the song Benedictus, rearranged by Britain's celebrated composer, Sir Carl Jenkins. Malakai shared his excitement about meeting Jenkins, describing the experience as really cool and admiring Jenkins for his kindness and cool demeanor. Additionally, he had the opportunity to meet Andrew Lloyd Webber, whom he found to be full of wisdom. Golden wasn't just an album, it was a melodic mosaic intertwining classical masterpieces with timeless classics. Among its treasures were Lloyd Webber's ethereal Pierre Jesus, a rendition that first made everyone go crazy for Malakai during his Britain's Got Talent audition. Since his appearance on Britain's Got Talent, Malakai was inundated with international interest, receiving a personal message of congratulations from the president of Sierra Leone, the place where his parents are originally from. He also captured the attention of Hollywood, lending his voice to the soundtrack of the Netflix film Maestro. He recreated his rendition of Bernstein's Psalm 23 and received glowing reviews from critics. Directed by and starring Bradley Cooper and produced by industry titans Martin Scorsese and Steven Spielberg, Maestro delved into the life of Leonard Bernstein. Despite receiving accolades, Malakai stays grounded, continuing his education at school in West London. Naturally, his peers have been impressed by his recent achievements. His classmates expressed joy and told him that he's famous now, but Malakai feels it's all normal. School remains unchanged for him. He occasionally gets recognized on the streets, where people congratulate him or ask for a photo, which he finds pleasant. As he matures, Malakai anticipates changes in his voice, evident when it seemed to break during his Britain's Got Talent final performance. However, he's confident in his ability to adapt, planning to sing in lower registers if necessary. Outside of opera, Malakai enjoys sports, particularly supporting Liverpool and playing table tennis, rugby, football and basketball. Despite his varied interests, he envisions a future in the music industry, aspiring to travel and perform concerts worldwide or host various shows. Regardless of his path, Kennington can take pride in nurturing a local talent whose influence extends globally. It's evident that Malakai has a bright and promising future ahead of him.